Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. And when we last left off, we did an interesting drop-off here in the north part of Utah. But today, there are no jobs from Salina all the way to Logan, so we are going to achievement hunt today. So there will be a few more episodes of American Truck as we are going to head south down I-89 right to this rest stop east of St. George. Apparently, this road right here is a hidden road, and here we will find the sign that says nothing. It's an achievement called It's Something. So we're not going to worry about taking any load today. We're just going to be out on the open road together, you and I. Once I can turn on my windshield wipers, there we go. So we won't have to worry about any loads. We'll be able to get up to speed just fine, and we'll do some more sightseeing on a road that we have not been before, which is always good. It's a 6:54 here in the morning, so the sun should continue to rise, assuming we're not at the end days and the sun is actually setting in the morning, which would, I guess, change the definition of morning now, wouldn't it? But we will get out of here on the highway and find the sign that says nothing. That's the only achievement that I need from Utah that requires us to sightsee. The rest of the achievements I have to get are deliver goods from the three, I guess they're logging companies, or are they they're mills or whatever. But either way, it's going to take 3 deliveries to get that achievement done. And of course, we still have to find the very last town in Utah up north, so I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, we can get a job out of St. George that goes up to Logan, and we can complete this series proper. And yes, we are going straight here. Plus, it's always good to see things that we haven't done. Berg Sudry. Okay. So just driving through Salina here, Salina. It's a nice looking town, that is for sure. If you are from the Salina area or nearby, let me know exactly what this looks like. And we have Richfield to the right and Salt Lake City to the left, but we are not going to Salt Lake City. We're going southbound. It looks like the lanes merge up here. And one thing about not having a trailer is we've got the horses under the hood that we can make some pretty bold passes when the need arises, which should be fairly quickly. Up to 45 here though, and it looks like we'll be making a right turn at Albuquerque. Now, a right turn here at the end of the road, and old Tanker Man looks to be slowing down here. But I will take this opportunity to say thanks for tuning in to another episode of American Truck Simulator. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. All right, Industrial Park, and we have the Fun and Sand Motel. That's interesting indeed. Yes, off to the right you go. Interesting Volvo parked right over there at the Industrial Park. Who's the judge? But nice. Getting on the highway here. We should be able to get up to speed very quickly with this Volvo and make short work of this on-ramp. Cut that apex, get to full throttle, and get up to 18th gear and just cruise at 80 miles an hour. And we are not on a World of Trucks job, meaning the speed is now unlimited. So we can set our cruise for 80, get up to 80 miles an hour, and make hay. 3 hours and 18 minutes until we get there. The rain is careening off the windshield very quickly, and we're pretty much pegged on the speed limit of this Volvo. It may be able to do 85. I doubt it can get up to 88, so if there was a flux capacitor on this thing, we wouldn't exactly go back in time. But, you know, we are heading to a sign that says nothing, so that's always good. And always seeing some cool new stuff here on I-70. And now, nice hills, mountains, valleys, all that good stuff. 80 feels breakneck speed, that is for sure. All right, let's turn our wipers off. We don't need them. The last bit of rain will come off. And I don't think we need to stop in any way stations. So, Pingwich and Kanab. All right, drivers are bringing in money as well. It should be a fairly quick trip. We're definitely making short work of this, but we are going to exit. And yeah, the compression of that engine, we've just slowed down to 70 miles an hour right there, just letting off the gas. down to 60. I haven't touched the brake at all. We are rolling. Very, very cool indeed. Yeah, I might do a downshift here. Sure. We don't have to worry about being top heavy or any such things as that. And the road looks like it's going to get interesting coming up here. Maybe we're going through this mountain pass here. But that is all well and good. So one of my viewers mentioned that the International looks to be coming to American Truck, and International is definitely Hello Clear Creek. Yeah, now that's a creek. That is accurately named. But International is definitely a big name in American trucking, that is for sure. Mac as well, like Mac trucks are typical with your Kenworth and Peterbilt. International's right there. Those are like the big four, I think. You don't see too many Volvos, at least in my neck of the woods. There are definitely a lot of Volvo trucks out there, though, and if they can hire what's his name, the Splits, Jean-Claude Van Damme, to advertise for Volvo trucks, then they're doing okay. I imagine that Volvo trucks are pound for pound very good. I haven't heard any complaints about Volvo trucks, but then again, I'm not surrounded by truckers in my everyday life, so I mean, Volvo could be junk for all I know. But I like the graphical representation of what we have in American Truck, at least. Yeah, we'll get up to 18th gear and cruise at 50 miles an hour. Nice little switchbacks here. Kind of reminds me of a Rattlesnake Hill outside of Phoenix International Raceway, or ISM as it's called nowadays. The Candy Mountain.
Go straight on.
Is that the Candy Mountain? I'm not sure. Definitely getting a treat though, driving through here. 8:15 in the morning, sun is, illuminating nicely. We're not going to get any sunset. We're going to arrive about 10:30 in the morning, and we should be able then to make our way to St. George and see if there happens to be a load to Logan going up north.
Straight on.
Or if not a load to Logan, maybe Salt Lake City, and we'll just finish up driving.
Go straight on.
That could be a thing. Nice little rest area here we're driving through. Nice, 60 miles an hour, but we are going to be behind a truck here. We'll look for an opportunity to pass, but no worries. So I hope your day is going well. I hope your week has been going well. Mine has been pretty good. I cannot complain. I'm happy with the growth that the channel is seeing, and if you're a part of that growth, thank you so much. And it never hurts to tell your friends who might be interested in American Truck Sim about a channel you watch. Just send them a link from my channel. Ask them to subscribe. Getting very close to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and that is a big milestone for YouTubers. I don't know if you remember, a few years ago I probably discussed this. Was it a year ago now? Not sure, but that's when there was a lot of reposting on YouTube, and a lot of brand new channels were just ripping videos straight from creators and re-uploading them. And then because everyone was watching it, they was getting the ad revenue, even though they themselves had a channel that was not established. And YouTube basically says, hey, we're not going to put on ads on any channel that has less than 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched over the last 365 days, which then essentially took my channel from making money to not making money. And it would be nice to get some kickback. Obviously I'm not doing this for money. I've been doing it without revenue for a very long time, coming up on 4 years. On YouTube, I would say consistently, since I uploaded American Truck Sim Episode 1. All right, Panguch. All right, 35 miles an hour, and this is Panguch. All right, Panguch Lake and Kanab. Looks like we'll be making a left turn. And this feels like a western town. This really does. Like, they've modernized a bit, but it definitely has the feeling that, just a scant 100 to 150 years ago, this was a one-horse town. Definitely has that small town feel. And I wonder if it was Pan Gulch, and maybe I just misread it as Pan Gooch. Because I imagine gold was out here. I mean, California, of course, was where the big gold rush was. But we're not too awful far geographically in the grand scheme of things. And I imagine gold would be in these there hills. Not sure. That would be an interesting time to live, though, in the sort of Red Dead Redemption era of Wild West and going out to California and panning for gold and all that other stuff, being a prospector, living off the land, all that good stuff. I couldn't cut it, that is for sure. Well, knowing what I know now,
Right.
if I had a time machine and all of a sudden I found myself in 1849 and the only way to make money was to pan for gold, I would be a little bit upset. Although, shoot, I would be, I don't know if I would manipulate the timeline. That's one of those big existential questions that if you had time travel, would you go back and change anything? And just by the sheer fact of changing something, you may poof yourself out of existence. Because, you know, the butterfly effect, chaos theory, all that stuff that says everything is connected, every decision that every human being has ever made has led us to this point, and you watching this video right here, right now. It's kind of deep to think about. About as deep as these canyons, though. We're 46 minutes away from the sign that says nothing, and we got to reflect a little bit. That's what nature does. You just drive through a stretch of road in between untouched nature, and your mind starts to wander because there's really nothing else to do. But this does look very nice. I'm glad we don't have a trailer. Taking a trailer through here would definitely be a little bit difficult. Being able to set the cruise and hold that speed is ideal for sure. But very nice rock formation. I'm interested to know what the next state will be in American Truck Sim. Of course, I'll be bringing it to my channel as soon as it is released, no matter what it is. I'm not statist, if that's a thing. All states are equal in my view as far as driving goes. There's some that I'm more partial to just because that's cool. Because I've actually been in those states and driven those roads. The Midwest, once they start getting to Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, you know, I'm going to start recognizing a lot more stuff. But out here in Utah, it isn't bad. Nice port out here. Yes, just past this way station, there's going to be a rest area. And that rest area will have an unmarked road that we have to drive down to get this sign. We should be able to pass without a trace.
Right.
There we go. We can bypass this way station as we are just a bobtail passing on through. And another one of those tricksy old, you need to get into the left lane and go over there to weigh. And that's a pretty big weigh station. I mean, it's got some, a couple scales back there. But here we are, we're coming up to it, ladies and gentlemen. So, we will be looking for a road that goes to the right here in Kanab. All right, so if you're following along at home and you're wondering how to get this achievement, we'll be looking for this place right here, and we'll be looking for a turnoff. So we are going to be looking like a tourist around here.
It's all over now.
All right, so we've reached the area, but as you can see, we have a gate here. Does this gate open? It does not. Can we go around, or is the road over there? I think the road may be over there. All right, luckily we don't have a trailer to reverse. Nope, that's forward gears. Reverse gear, please. All right, so we'll just jut on out, and I think it's right next to that hotel. There'll be a little road. All right, we are clear. Yeah, here we go. Cedar Heights. I saw this screenshot. So we're going to make that right turn at Cedar Heights. And just drive through here ever so carefully. Yeah, this is definitely off the beaten path, and you would not normally come down here for any reason. Did you get your confined space permit? Tell you what, contractors, can't trust them. Can't trust them to do the right thing. So yes, we are off the beaten path, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at the map, we are nowhere near any civilization, but up here is the sign that says nothing. And even a nice little turnoff for us. Pretty cool. So we can turn around here. And there we go, achievement unlocked, it's something. Congratulations, you have found nothing but a beautiful view. And there we have it. So this is what we're looking with, our beautiful view. We have one guy or a girl sitting on the wall over there. Nice adobe houses. And yeah, not bad at all. So just out of sheer curiosity, I'll get up on the beaten path here, and we'll see if there are any jobs coming out of St. George right now that are going up north. That would be really cool. We're not too far away from St. George. Albuquerque, Burns, Fresno, Hobbs, Jackpot, Kennewick, Santa Fe, the Dalles, and Yuma, Arizona. How about Cedar City? Bend, Eureka, Hobbs, Vegas. It's like nothing down here goes up north. We've got Vernal, and we've got Salt Lake City. 57 minutes away, an hour and 21 minutes away. So there are some things coming out of Cedar City that are going up north. So for the next episode, what we might do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'll go ahead and I will make the trip over there to Cedar City and probably get in a sleep or two, reset the economy, and see if we can get up north to Salt Lake City and then beyond. We'll be just driving on up past Salt Lake City to Logan, so maybe a little bit longer episode next week when we close out the Utah DLC, but that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you for the finale of American Truck Simulator. Take care.